What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with a video. I can already hear everybody groaning in the background, but we're gonna do a little loot crate unboxing. And before you guys get started on me, I am not a paid shill for Loot Crate. I am not sponsored by them. I'm not gonna make you go look at a link for 10% off or whatever. But I like to be an educated consumer, and I like to educate you guys too. So keep you from spending your money on stupid crap. So that's one of the reasons I actually look through these, to say whether or not they're worth picking up. This is actually, I believe, February's Loot Crate. I can't remember what the theme was on this, but it's been sitting on my floor unopened for about a week and a half now, so I figure actually longer than that. My God, it's been probably almost a month. Jeez. But I thought I would go ahead and open this. I hadn't seen too many of the February crates making their way onto YouTube, so we'll kind of see what this one has in it. Now, if you're wondering about the sunglasses, these are actually, I got these in a loot crate a few months ago. They're actually one of the few items I thought were kind of cool looking, so figured I'd wear them for this video. I think these came in with the old 8-bit gaming crate they did, but I believe this is my second to last loot crate. I think my last one's next month. More than likely, I'm not going to be resubscribing to it because so far it's just really been a lot of kind of crap. So let's see what we've got this time. All right, our first item is Super Fight Loot Crate Deck. I'm not really sure what this is. This is a 100 card version of the viral card game Super Fight, designed exclusively for Loot Crate by Skybound. These cards are only available in this exclusive deck. Create hilarious fighters with these cards and argue over who would win in a fight between them. So you get to argue about stuff. That might be cool for a party or something. Who knows? Let me open these up and I'll see what's actually in these. Got here. Now, I've actually never heard of Super Fight. You guys may have, so someone can always educate me in the comments if they see fit. Get this box open. Come on. All right, I'm gonna just do the caveman thing and tear it open because I can't. There we go. All right, so we got some cards. Looks like. So they got rule. There's a card for the rules. Separate the white back cards and the black back cards. Characters and attributes. Player 1 draws 3 white cards and 3 black cards. So I guess you just make some interest. Let's pull one out here. We'll see what we can do here. So I guess you pick a black card and they've got some other ones. Here's looks like a location card, and they've got some other cards here. So let's say for this one, like I picked these 3 cards, and it's Godzilla is really emotional at a Mars colony. So apparently I would make this would be my monster, and somebody else would pick another monster from the white cards. And there's some interesting ones. There's Sushi Chef, Water Buffalo, Carnivorous Plants, King Kong, Grizzly Bear, Yeti, Kaiju, Goliath. So there's all kinds of different cards there. And then you've got these little purple cards, I guess, which are like modifiers. Like all fighters are armed with chainsaws. So that's pretty cool. All fighters have gasoline squirt guns. Fighters have to be jousting, so that's kind of interesting. That might be kind of a cool conversation thing to do. Like if you got friends over and if you're kind of nerdy, geeky into sci-fi and things like that, you probably wouldn't understand most of the cards if you're not. So that may be that's kind of neat, and a lot of my friends are nerds like that too. So I may actually get some use out of that. It's a lot better than debating about religion or politics when you're having your friends over and having fun like that. So. Alright, so we got this little black velvet pouch here. Let's see what oh, okay, these are these dice. I guess this loot crate maybe is about arguing, I don't know. But if you can see these, they've got rock and scissors, and then there's also paper. So if you want to do rock, paper, scissors, instead of doing it the traditional old-fashioned way, one person could use this one person can use this one. I guess you roll them and then see who wins. So interesting there. Don't think I'll ever use these, but maybe I'll give those to somebody, I don't know. Alright, let's see, what is this? know if maybe you guys. These are these little. They're like motorized. It's like a little bug. Let me see. Batteries are included. Looks like it uses like a watch battery on this thing. Oh, it's a hex bug. Hex bug ant, and I believe you can wind these up and they'll run across the floor or your desk or whatever. So it's kind of like a toy, I suppose. I don't really see much use at all for this for myself personally. Maybe I can terrorize my cat with it, or I'll give it to my friend's 2-year-old. Maybe he'll like that. I don't know. So okay, so far only one item that I'm really impressed with, that I really like. What do we have here? It's kind of a long little white box. There's a poster inside. And it's in plastic. I'll go ahead and cut this open. And maybe. It's hard to use a knife and sunglasses. These things are really dark. It's hard to see in here, but I'm just trying to be funny for this video. Alright, so if we can get this open here. This probably has some value to it, and whenever it was there, I just ruined it by opening it up. Okay, so it's a, you see that too well here. It's a, can't get the glare, there we go. It's a Pac-Man poster. Kind of a classic 3D little design there for Pac-Man. Admittedly, not a huge Pac-Man fan. Probably won't use this. I'm sure I've got a friend that might like this, so that's what usually happens with these loot crates, is I wind up giving half this stuff away because I just don't use it or don't know what it's from or anything like that. Okay, I think we're down to the last two little items here. I don't know which one of these I want to do first because these are actually both pretty cool. Okay, we'll do this guy first. Okay, this is it's called a Money World Mini Money. Now it looks like just a little white, kind of like one of those little like vinyl figures. This actually comes with markers that you can actually draw on this guy. You can kind of see on the side there, they give you an example. This is actually kind of cool. You see on the side there too, they got some designs people have done. And apparently you can draw on it, you can paint on it, you can use pens, colored pencils, crayons, and it all wipes off. So, or you can just leave it alone and it will keep you company. Okay, cool. So this is actually kind of cool because this would be a neat little desk kind of conversation piece. If you know how you get bored at work sometimes, and maybe you're on your 15-minute break or your lunch hour or something, and you're just looking for some time to kill. This would be kind of cool. You can draw designs on it. You can draw yourself, draw one of your favorite characters from a movie or anime or something. But I actually think this is pretty cool. I'll probably just sit it on my desk, and when I want to have 10-15 minutes during the day, I'm just kind of bored between typing reports and stuff. I doodle all over this thing. I think that's pretty neat. So I guess it's like a nerd's version of a dry erase board for having a little bit of fun with. So that is cool. I do like that. That's one of the better items that they've had so far, at least in my opinion. That's something I'd actually use. Okay, now here's another, and this is the last two items here. Actually, I like both of these. This is a book. It's called Ready Player One. It's by Ernest Cline, and it's actually a paperback book, which I'm a big fan of these. Let's see, the grown-ups version of Harry Potter. It's from the Huffington Post. The year is 2044. Reality is an ugly place. The only time teenage Wade Watts really feels alive is when he's jacked into the virtual utopia known as the Oasis. He's devoted his life to studying puzzles hidden within this world's digital confines, puzzles that are based on their creator's obsession with the pop culture of decades past and that promise massive power and fortune to whoever can unlock them. But when Wade stumbles upon the first clue, he finds himself beset by players willing to kill to take this ultimate prize. The race is on, and if Wade's going to survive, he will have to win and confront the real world he's always been so desperate to escape. So that sounds interesting. Sounds pretty cool. And I'm kind of old school. I used to read a lot when I was growing up in school. I love books. I love sci-fi especially. So this is right up my alley. And there's something about reading an actual book versus, I'm just not a big tablet or Kindle Fire or any of that stuff. I bought a tablet and used it for about 3 weeks and then I took it back. I have no use for it. And trying to read books on those things, the screen, it hurts my eyes. And I just like holding a good book. In this age where we're getting all technologically, sound now and everything's going on to a digital format, it's just something about picking up a book and reading a book and just kind of sitting sitting by yourself for a little bit, and I travel a little bit, so I really like to read books on planes. Usually when I go to travel, I'll pick up a book at the bookstore at the airport that's been on sale for a while. But that's pretty much it. There's just some other papers and stuff in here. There's like a game board. I don't use these to play, and I guess that's what those dice are for. It's for whatever game, but you know what? I'd rather use them to argue with people and do rock, paper, scissors. I think that's a better idea. I don't do any of this stuff. What is this here? Firefly Online. You must register in order to unlock. It's a ship for Firefly. I guess that's a new game coming out. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is, I don't play this game. I don't know if you do, but I'm going to try to, if I can get it in the picture there, if it will focus. If you guys can read that, it's basically first come, first serve. Whoever can read this can have this, because I'm not going to use it. So that's all for you guys. But anyways, that is, I guess, last month's February's loot crate. So we got through that okay there. And actually, this is probably, in all honesty, one of the better crates I've had in the 6-month subscription I have to this thing. Fortunately, no t-shirt this time. That's kind of a bummer. That's one of the things I looked forward to with a lot of these, because I was hoping to get some cool t-shirts. But so far, I've gotten three t-shirts, and 2 of them were just kind of duds, and then one was a Voltron t-shirt, which was pretty cool. But I was hoping to get some more Transformers or something cool like that. But anyways, that has been the February loot crate, I believe. I think I have one more coming. They did send me an email for March, and then I believe my subscription is over with, because, as I said, these are 14, 15 bucks a month, and quite honestly, a lot of the stuff you get in them is complete junk. It's just, in my opinion, it's not worth it. I've seen some other, like there's Arcade Block and some other subscription boxes that are pretty cool and a lot better. The problem with a lot of these loot crate things is, even if you are, like, I consider myself to be, I'm like one of those closet nerds. I'm a very big geek on the inside, and I've watched a lot of anime, a lot of sci-fi, a lot of this stuff, and half the stuff that comes in these, I've never even heard of it, or know what show it comes from, or what game it comes from, or anything. But like the Arcade Block and some of those other ones are a lot better. They have some better material in them. A lot of this stuff I just end up giving away to Goodwill, or, you know, friends that have kids. They like to play with the toys and stuff. So anyways, guys, I would personally not recommend Loot Crate. For the money, I just think there's better options out there, and there's a lot better things you can do with 15 bucks a month, like subscribe to Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus or whatever else you want to do. Anyways, guys, TechnoViking23 coming to you here with this Loot Crate unboxing. Hope you've enjoyed this video and not found it too annoying with the Loot Crate. And that's pretty much about it, and I will see you guys again next time.